What's up, everyone? I'm back. So, as you may or may not know, I have completed my IOE. It was the longest 3 days of my life, and I'm so excited to officially say that I'm officially a flight attendant. So what is an IOE? Basically, you are doing your ground training, but in the air. So everything you learned in school, you were never on an actual aircraft. With the IOE, you get an instructor and you fly actual flights on the plane. The first leg, you are sitting there. You're observing, you're watching, you're writing down any questions you may have, and you're just looking to see what you're actually going to do. So the second one, you get up and you start kind of following her. You're going to shadow her, him, whomever your instructor is, and start working the flight. It was amazing. I had to sit there and say all the announcements. I got to do the fun, passenger safety card and do the seatbelt. And that's when I really felt like I was a flight attendant. That's how I felt in school once we got to that part. Like, it's real. We are actually going to pass this training now that we are doing the main thing that everyone sees a flight attendant do, which is, like I said, the passenger safety card, the seatbelt demonstration. Like, that's the fun stuff. I was so excited, but it didn't go as easy as I thought it would. My first flight, I was almost late to my show time. No taxi, Uber, or Lyft wanted to pick me up, and I woke up 2 hours early. So, as a reminder, make sure you know what area you're in. We did not move into a crash pad, so I am staying in an actual neighborhood with a couple of roommates. There's 3 of us. I didn't want to do like a bunch of roommates, like the regular crash pad, because that was just too much for me. So all of us work for the same company, and one of us have a car. So if I have a chance to ride with the other flight attendant that has the car when she's working, it's okay. But this morning she was gone, and so was my other flight attendant roommate. She was gone on her IOE training. So I had a rough start. I had literally 10 minutes to get to showtime, or I would have completely failed. So I ended up getting a taxi last minute who helped rush there. Like, I was like, please don't get in an accident, but I need to be there fast. I had to pay $50. Y'all, I was so upset. I live 10 minutes away from the airport, so for a Lyft or an Uber, it would usually cost about $15, which is still pretty pricey, but it's better than $50. But I got there and I made it work. So the first day, like I said, I was late to my training, but I made it on time. Not fully late, but I was like really pushing it. I had wheelchair assisting that I had to do. I had cabin pets on my first train trip. I also had allergic passengers who were allergic to, I'm guessing, peanuts and other things, but we didn't have that on our flight, so I was okay. And we had, kind of everything that can happen that day. So the first flight, I was just ready for that day to be over. Like, yeah, let's restart, let's refresh. Got to the hotel room, noticed I left my purse inside the aircraft. So not only did I have a rough morning, I ended up having a rough night. I had no phone for about 14 hours as of my layover, so I had to be phoneless, but it was okay. I just went to sleep. I went and joined the crew, and we had dinner and went over a few things. Luckily, the other crew members were from our company, and they also was going to the next destination that we were going to in the morning. So they left my purse and my phone there, and I got my phone back, so I was okay. So the second day, my flights were better. I got to do the announcements. I got to do service. Service was so fun. But I got nervous when the plane started, like, descending, which is like pre-landing. And I had to hurry up and rush back because I thought I was going to fall. But I passed, with all the crazy stuff and everything that happened. I passed my IOE. and I am now a flight attendant. So today is my first day on reserve. Basically, I'm on reserve 2, and that means I can get called between 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. And I just sit here and wait and have my phone on loud, because if I miss my call, I can get in trouble and I can get a write-up, and you don't want any occurrences on your especially while you're on probation, because being on probation, they can fire you for any reason. So you have to make sure you're in compliant at all times, you're answering your phone. You do have 10 minutes to call them back, but I don't want to chance any of it. So yeah, I'm just sitting here waiting for my phone to ring and say, hey, we need you to hop on this flight. It may happen or it may not. One of my roommates is out on her call. She was on reserve yesterday. They called her 10 minutes before her reserve time was up, and she is on a 3-day. My other roommate has a flight out tonight, and I've just been here, been watching YouTube videos and studying, going over my airport codes. So yeah, that's the life I have right now. And I promise I will make more videos, but I did just want to update you and tell you that I did pass, and now, like I said, I am a flight attendant. So after you guys finish training, you do still have to complete another set of training in order to be considered a flight attendant. You still don't just have the job. But now I can say that I do have the job, and even with all that crazy stuff that happened, I still passed. So never give up on your dreams. Always go out there and exceed. Like, don't let anything stop you, because they were trying to stop me that morning, and I was not going to let them. I made sure I was there, and I made sure I got on that flight, and I was going to pass, because training's hard, and you don't want to go through that stuff for nothing and not succeed and pass through everything. So make sure once after training, you are proficient every single day. You are compliant every single day, and you do not give them any reason to fire you after probation, well, during probation, and even after. So yeah, we'll see if they gave me a call, and if they do, I'll make another video about that. So see you later. Bye.